Once upon a time, there lived two daring, brave, and legendary queens. These queens were also the longest reigning monarchs of Great Britain. You may simply know them as the heads of state, but we know them as the dearest and most beloved queens of history. Any guess as to which two queens we're going on about? Here they are, Queen Elizabeth II and Queen Victoria, the queens of the modern century. Though they are of one family tree, both queens lived during different times, and for this reason, they had very different lifestyles, duties, and even legacies. So without wasting any more time, let's get right into this video. Queen Elizabeth II. Queen Elizabeth II, born Elizabeth Alexandra Mary Windsor on April 21, 1926, was the reigning monarch of the United Kingdom and other Commonwealth realms. She became queen on February 6, 1952, following the death of her father, King George VI. Elizabeth was a rather unexpected candidate for the throne. Once her uncle, King Edward VIII, abdicated the throne to marry Wallis Simpson, her entire world changed and she became heir to the throne overnight. Queen Elizabeth II was born in London and was the first child of the Duke and Duchess of York, who later became King George VI and Queen Elizabeth, the Queen Mother. She was educated privately at home and became heir presumptive in 1936. During her reign, Queen Elizabeth II has witnessed significant changes in the world and the British monarchy. She has played a symbolic and constitutional role as the head of state, representing stability and continuity throughout her reign. Despite her limited constitutional powers, she has been an important figure in British and Commonwealth affairs and has fulfilled various ceremonial, diplomatic, and representational duties. The Queen has seen several changes in the political landscape of the United Kingdom, including the decolonization of Africa and the Caribbean, the formation of the European Union, and the devolution of the powers of Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland. Throughout her reign, she has worked closely with various prime ministers and has maintained a politically neutral position. Queen Elizabeth II has also been known for her dedication to public service. She has undertaken numerous official engagements and carried out royal duties, both in the United Kingdom and abroad. Her sense of duty and commitment to the Commonwealth have been widely recognized and appreciated. Queen Victoria. Queen Victoria, born Alexandrina Victoria on May 24, 1819, was the Queen of the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Ireland from June 20, 1837, until her death on January 22, 1901. She reigned for a remarkable 63 years and 216 days, making her the longest reigning monarch in British history until, of course, she was surpassed by her great-great-granddaughter, Queen Elizabeth II. That's right. These two queens are of the same family and come from a long line of British royals, from the Lancastrians, the Yorks, the infamous Tudors, and even the houses of Stuart and Hanover. Victoria was born in Kensington Palace in London and was the only child of Prince Edward, the Duke of Kent, and Princess Victoria of Saxe-Coburg-Saalfeld. Her father died when she was just 8 months old, and she was raised by her mother under the strict supervision of her ambitious mother's advisor, Sir John Conroy. Victoria ascended to the throne at the age of 18, following the death of her uncle, King William IV. She was often referred to as the Mad King's granddaughter, as her grandfather, King George III, was very much known for his mental illnesses. Her reign is often referred to as the Victorian era, a time of significant cultural, political, and industrial changes in Britain. It was characterized by the expansion of the British Empire, the Industrial Revolution, and the emergence of the middle class. During her reign, Queen Victoria saw the transformation of Britain into a constitutional monarchy. She worked closely with her prime ministers such as Lord Melbourne, Sir Robert Peel, and William Ewart Gladstone, but she also exerted her influence and had strong opinions in political matters. She maintained a conservative approach to governance and embodied the values of morality, duty, and family. Marriage. On a personal level, Queen Elizabeth II married Prince Philip, the Duke of Edinburgh, on November 20, 1947. Prince Philip was also a great-great-grandson of Queen Victoria through his mother, Princess Alice of Battenberg. Prince Philip passed away on April 9, 2021. The couple had 4 children: Charles, Anne, Andrew, and Edward. You may know this Charles today as His Majesty King Charles III. On the other hand, Queen Victoria also married her cousin, her first cousin, Prince Albert of Saxe-Coburg and Gotha, on February 10, 1840. They had 9 children together, including the future King Edward VII and the Empress Consort of Germany, Victoria, the Princess Royal. Prince Albert played a significant role in supporting Victoria's reign, providing advice on matters of state and engaging in various philanthropic endeavors. The death of Prince Albert in 1861 deeply affected Queen Victoria, and she entered a period of mourning that lasted for decades. This mourning and her seclusion from public life earned her the title of the Widow of Windsor. However, she continued to carry out her royal duties and gradually regained popularity among her subjects. Achievements. Queen Elizabeth II has seen several milestones during her reign, including her Golden Jubilee in 2002, marking 50 years on the throne, and her Diamond Jubilee in 2012, celebrating 60 years as Queen. She modernized the monarchy, was responsible for the direction of the Commonwealth, and she was the first monarch to address Congress, the first monarch to send one of the first emails, and also credited for her service during World War II. Throughout Queen Victoria's reign, she faced numerous challenges and crises. These included political unrest, conflicts such as the Crimean War and the Indian Rebellion of 1857, and the emergence of Republican movements. Not to mention, she was constantly undermined and underestimated by her subjects and struggled internally with the broken relationship she had with her mother. Nevertheless, her reign was not named the Victorian era for no reason. She foresaw the abolishment of slavery and workers' welfare, educational advances, and the industrial expansion that would forever change Great Britain. Despite the challenges, she managed to navigate these difficulties and remained a revered figurehead of the British Empire. Queen Elizabeth II has seen several milestones during her reign, including her Golden Jubilee and so much more. The Queen died in her home at Balmoral Castle on September 8, 2022, at the age of 98. Her eldest son, Charles III, succeeded her, marking the end of an extraordinary Second Elizabethan era. Queen Victoria's reign witnessed significant social and cultural changes. It was a time of great technological advancements, scientific discoveries, and cultural achievements. The Victorian era is known for its strict social codes, gender roles, and Victorian morality. It also saw the rise of literature, with authors like Charles Dickens and the Bronte sisters, and advancements in industries, including the expansion of the railway network. After the death of her beloved Prince Albert, Queen Victoria's public appearances decreased, and she became more reclusive. However, she continued to receive updates and correspond with her prime ministers and remained informed about political affairs. Her influence on the British monarchy and society was immense, and her reign left a lasting impact on British history. Queen Victoria passed away on January 22, 1901, at the age of 81. She was succeeded by her eldest son, Edward VII and her reign marked the end of the Victorian era. Seems like a tough competition, right? For sure. Let us know if you have more to add on these two fabulous and legendary queens. We're all ears. For now, make sure to like this video and smash that subscribe button for more interesting historical comparisons.